Alright, moving on. What are we doing? We can do literally anything now that I don't have to rush. Well, that's not going to work. Do we have more quests than this? No, we don't. Like I said, I don't have the quests for the duties. But then, that's a duty. That's confusing is what that is. Anyway, let's go to this quest, A Bad Bladder. Oh, that's really not in an accessible location. Can we go to the amphitheater maybe? And travel from there. Oh gosh, she's so darn cute now. Look at her! Oops. Huh? Ah, yeah. I was so confused. Okay, you can see the leggings a little more than I would like, but I don't have the dyes. I can buy them though, I suppose, can't I? Ah well, we're here now. Okay, I was right. This is where we're going. Look, I wasn't entirely sure how high I was going. Gwithrit. Lieutenant Scarlet sent to you, say. Praise Nofika. Though I believe the worst of the danger is past, what few soldiers I command are both wounded and weary. 'Twas a well-placed shaft that was our salvation. A private's arrow managed to punch a hole clear through the balloon's air bladders, forcing the XIV vessel to founder down into the trees. So I should be an archer? That's what that sounds like. Ha! You could hear the squawking from here. I must admit, however, to feeling a moment of dread at the thought of that water balloon slipping past and drifting over to the city walls. Thank the gods, and a certain private, that such a fate did not come to pass. Nevertheless, we are in no shape to repel the exile should they prove able to press the attack. Pray head north into Peace Garden and see what has become of their downed craft. Okay. Okay. Let's go, Choco. Downed craft. Do you see a downed craft at all? I do not. What are we killing? Purpose? Ixali. Okay, where are the Ixali then? Oh, we've done this before! We've done this many times! Just not as this class. Oh no, one isn't enough. Wait, where's Choco? Get your ass here, Choco! You're supposed to supply the extra damage so that I don't have to hit them twice. Oh, I should be F1ing. F1ing's quicker. Idiot. Would you click on him? Oh, I have to be with the... Yeah. Happy? Fast enough for my liking. Well, you know what? We have time. You may as well just cast from back here. You dual cast that? That was weird. Because she hits that. And then that. So, okay, so that is how dual cast works. I thought you had to do a simple one and it would do it, but no, it's you do a complex one and the next one's free. Okay. Oh, wait, we're in the right location. No, get off. Oh, there it is. Okay, you know what? I don't want to bug my game. Let's just go around. Balloon debris. Any more debris or just the one piece? Just the one piece. Okay. I have investigated. Showed the war balloon debris to Guthrit. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just fly. There are no fates to be found. No terrain that I think needs traversing. Well, let's just get to him super quickly. Nailed it. Did you find the downed balloon? Was the vessel yet sound? Oh, I have sealed documents. Why do I have sealed documents? I have to give that to somebody. Oh, you. I've got to give that to Slathborn. I'm not sure if this came from the birdman's craft or is part of another contraption entirely. There can, however, be no doubt that it is of XIV design. War balloons, such as the one you saw, were invented by the XIV to assert their dominance over the skies. These vessels allow them to avoid, that's because they're lizards on the ground, not birds. The vessels allow them to avoid our ground-based patrols and infiltrate the trolls with impunity. And the beastmen use them not only for acts of war, but also to haul away the trees felled by their ever-expanding logging operations. 'Twas to combat this unwelcome and destructive presence that we built guard towers throughout the forest, though I imagine the exile were quite displeased to find our borders thus reinforced. In fact, the primary purpose of this day's attack may well have been the destruction of Ethat's spire itself. I am torn, Private. We must not weaken our defences here, but I would be certain our enemy does not lurk nearby, awaiting an opportunity for sabotage. I would ask you to once more visit the crash site and search the surrounding areas for signs of our foes. Why couldn't I do that while I was already there, bro? I pray that my concerns are naught more than the anxious workings of a tired mind. I literally could have taken care of that at the same time as I took care of this other shit. And instead, you make me take 2 trips. That is just rude, disorganized, and irritating. Sir? Where is this damn thing? Yeah, look, not where I would go. That's not a great location to be in. Danger lies that way. Get away from there, no feathers. Ask to dismantle war balloon is. Ooh, I like your skin. Oh, you've got nice colours. Touch what is ours, you must not. Rights of salvage, yes. Rights of salvage. Enough. So much screeching and cawing when threatened nothing, featherless one has. Hi. I mean, I would also argue that you're featherless. Chief Totolok. I mean, a handful of feathers on your elbows does not make you feathered, per se. In this context. Hold part we sought, no feathers does. Search through wreckage for nothing we did. Weak-bellied fledgling, calm down, you will. Speak with featherless one, Sazul shall. What's with the goggles? And the hat? Could you be artisan? No, clothing all wrong it is. Garb for honest work it is not. Haha! Raise your weapon not. Ixal we are, but not same kind that attack your tower. That explains why you... I was getting really confused when they're talking about salvaging it, and I'm like, but it's your own balloon. Why are you, like, claiming rights over the salvage if it was already yours? Because it's not already yours, because you're different. Wait. So first we have Amalja, who are against Amalja, and now we have Ixal against Ixal? We already had Sylph against Sylph. Balloon part you took. Value to you is little, yes. Have it from you, we would. Not by force, no, and not for nothing. We make deal, yes. Inside gate you come. Show you our work in return, says Ulshal. Sounds fine to me. Also sounds like an ambush, but sounds fine to me. But chief, mean to let featherless one inside you cannot. Spread our secrets, she will. Question, chief, you will not. Sazul's decision it is. Shut screechy beak before plucked and strung from nearest tree branch you are. Fierce look featherless one has. Look forward to next meeting, Sazul does. You invited me in. Can I come in? You just invited me in! Let me in! Listen well, no feathers. If chief's trust you betray, flay skin from worthless bones we shall. Bye. Okay. The war balloon debris. Excuse me, I was invited. Thank you. Razel Huizan. Rosal Catalan. The Prudent, apparently. Oh, you sell stuff, do you? No, you just repair. Never mind. Oh, hi. Just dropping in. Wait, it's a person down there. Isn't it? Nope, that's just a fixture. Never mind. Oh my god, I'm breaking my own neck. What was I thinking? Brave you are to walk into XIV. No such camp existed, you did not, eh? Now, have that balloon part and your name, Sizzle would. Okay. Well, it also means like I needed it for anything. Yes, yes. Searched long for this we have. Thank you, Siren Lunafell. Know you what this is, It is special stone, used for making instruments to read speed of wind. Only found in Shelfatol. Very rare. Even clever Sazul cannot build such instruments without it. Seem confused you do. You wonder why Sazul not go to Zelfatol and fetch stone himself, yes? Tell you why, Sazul will. We are not like Ixal of Natalan and other places. No, fighting with forest people, outcast we are. Call ourselves Echatel 9. Impressive, yes. Had nicer sound than Echatel 20 or so. Why do you need a name at all? And who's Echatel? But one purpose we have, to fly free like wind. For war with forest people or pleasing greedy goddess, we care not. Fixed on the heavens, our eyes are. Well, good for you, sir. Certain level quests employ an automatic level adjustment system known as Quest Sync, which adjusts the difficulty and XP to your current level. Please note that when accepting certain quests, a message will appear indicating that you may not proceed. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's because... Dude, how many hours have I invested in this game? And you're now trying to tell me about what levels I can and can't do quests? Excuse me? Doesn't that seem a bit late for that tutorial? What level do you want me to be? Ah, I need a Disciple of the Hand level 1. So I just need to take... A crafting portion of this quest is recommended for Disciple of the Hand level 1 and above. Interesting. Interesting. Well, that rules me out. So, I can continue with the main quest since I can't do the top and the bottom. They are dungeons. I could go back to Gridania and get these quests that might be just chilling around, and then I can go to Uldar and get the quests that might just be chilling around, and then, regrettably, Lumsalamintza, my least favourite location. So, who has a quest that is doable by me? Not you, because I don't want to be a carpenter. Hold on. I have to be here to see the quests. So, a conjurer. Ooh. One night in Amdapor. Okay, I will go check that out. Conjurer's Guild. It's like we haven't done quests for them before. Hi. You. Isumian. Brother Isumian would like a word on behalf of a most illustrious client. Okay. I'm so close to leveling. It is well that you are here, Siren. Some burdens are too heavy to bear, even for those so favoured to abide. Know that you were chosen as much for your true heart as your skill. I speak to you in the name of the 3 Seed Seers. The eldest, Kanasena, you will already know as the guardian of a fair land. 2 siblings has she. It is the younger of his pair, Arunsena, who hears the voice of the elementals with greatest clarity, and what he has heard lately is troubling indeed. I don't know why, but I assumed that all the seed seers were sisters. I don't know why I assumed that. Okay. These dark stirrings we have traced to the lost city of Amdapor and the South Shroud. I like lost cities. Let's go. The city once throve, not thrived. It once thrived. Oh my god, I have to Google this. Sorry, I'm doing it on my phone. Throve. I cannot believe that that's a word. I refuse to believe that's a word. Throve. Dictionary. It didn't come up with anything, which tells me inherently that it's an incorrect word. I'm sorry, but it literally doesn't exist. Not even as an errored word in Google. It just plain doesn't show up with any responses other than thrive. So, yeah. It's not a word, and you insult me by writing that. The city once thrived in the fullness of magic during the 5th astral era, but it was sealed in the wake of its demise. Alas, the 12's wood has been out of balance since the calamity. So riotous has its aspect become that the seal was severely weakened. When this happened, the forests surrounding the city began to wither and die. We would enjoin you, also not a word, to investigate the cause. Now, I must confess that this is a task for the Twin Adder, normally, but I'm part of the Twin Adder. But we do not live in such normal times, Seren. The company is spread thin, and you are stout with success. I'm stout with success? What's your words there, Isumion? Will you not assist? It is well that you assent. I didn't consent, but okay. For the need is great. Go now to Seed Seer Raya Osana at Camp Tranquil and listen well to what she says of her brother's divination. Why can't I just speak to the brother who did the divination? Why am I speaking to a sibling? That literally makes no sense. Fine, I go. Oh, almost I got it. I did. Oh no, I did get it. Actually, you know what? I can just go on foot. It's literally right there. Still don't understand why I'm saying the sister and not the brother. Holy shit, was that ground? Oh, that was not ground. Oh, that was pure chance. Hi, I saw you at the ceremony. At least I thought I did, yeah? Ah, hear about that cursed pile of rocks they call the lost city of Amdapor, sorry, I assume. I am Rhea Osenna, sister to the elder Seed Seer. Brother Isumion hasn't told you much, has he? Discretion is the better part of his valor. Well, aside from Amdapor Keep, the city is all that remains of an advanced magical civilization from the 5th astral era. No records survive of how the city met its end, but the elementals tell us all was undone by what the Great One calls an unclean presence. That's so vague. I fear that what my brother senses is this very thing, its satedness drained away after so many centuries. If it hungers for another city to slake its thirst on... I'll take it from here, sister. The brother? Why do neither of you look like your elder sister? I suppose it's how genetics work. I don't look like either of my siblings. There you are, brother. Why must your daughter so and leave the tedious explanations to me? Now, convey all you felt to this artful adventurer. How do you see, child? That's a very old-school K-pop hairstyle you've got there. Bit of day song. I'm not quite sure how you see. It's not very attractive. And why are you a child? My sister paints me as a bumbling rustic. Pfft, your hair lauds you as a bumbling rustic. But I assure you, I'm nothing of a sort. I'm simply attuned to something greater, which brings us to that darkness stirring in Amdapor behind the barrier. Something has kindled there, and daily it grows. And how distraught the elementals are. Distraught? What the fudge is distraught? This game is just throwing nonsensical words at me today, and I just don't appreciate it. Distraight. Distracted or absent-minded. Is there a reason you couldn't say distracted or absent-minded? Words people actually use? Now I sound like my sister. Why would you use that word? And how distraight the elementals are. I have not seen the like of it. They show me what feels like awakening and nightmares. I fear this calls for a more prosaic sensing than that of my rare gift. Some disaster slouches singular. Some disaster slouches towards us. Might you discover the source of these visions and nip it in the bud? I mean, I'm sure you're more than capable of doing so, but sure, let me go do that. You are our best hope, Ren. Surely you can find the will to journey to Amdapor. What do you mean find the will? I am totally a willing participant here. You shall find a wood whaler by the name of Alphine keeping vigil at the barrier. Because it's a dungeon! Add that to my collection. And don't worry about returning here to tell us of your findings. The elementals would doubtless keep us surprised. But enough talk. Good luck, Ren. Bye. Where is this located? And that's what a flying chocobo's for. Just go up and over. I mean, I can't entirely go up and over because there's shit in the way. Look how much quicker that was. How delightful. Splat. Hello. Are you not bothered by the revenants around you? The Seedseers have sent word of your coming. You were bold. How? I literally just came here directly. Faster than any messenger. You are bold indeed to willingly glimpse into the darkness. The lost city festers more and more by the day, and they say you're to lance the boil, eh? Beyond this gate lies a land out of balance, its earth aspect sapped by the calamity. You had best be prepared before proceeding further. Rot and wrong, that's what you'll see. Creatures are mad, tormented by hooked burrs that clutch and burrow. Ahem, well, good luck with that. No doubt you prevail, being favoured of the Seedseers and all. Fight well. Wow, so sincere, buddy. So sincere. The lost city of Amdapor now accessible. Do you have a prerequisite for that one as well? Oh, it's a dungeon. There, lost city of Amdapor. No requirements for it. 90 minutes. 4 players. Okay. Fine. That one's doable. Next, back to Gridania. Huh. Never clicked on that button before. I like it. And I can see what my favorites are. Aha. That is a very handy button I should have used many a time. Anyway, we need to go to New Gridania. Oh, sorry, Old Gridania. I can English. Don't worry. I swear. It's leatherworking. A Lancer. I'd love to be a Lancer, but alas. And that should be it. Oh, hold on. We haven't checked up here. It's Botanist, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Next city. Let's go to Ulthar. Wow, that's a lot of quests. The Way of a Samurai. It Could Happen to You. The Rise and Fall of Gentlemen. Well, there are 2 quests right in front of me. A well-heeled youth. That looks pretty heavy there, buddy. A well-heeled youth on Emerald Avenue appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune and may not be averse to sharing it. Really now? Level 15 quest. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon? What is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not so small fortune and prizes one ably won by yours truly and the Gold Saucer. I still haven't been there. You have heard of the Gold Saucer. Nay, ye gads woman. You might at least try to keep up with the times. I mean, I have in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Rebirth. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrilled to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the streets at the chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at the triple triad tables. At the Gold Saucer, one can do all this and more. And if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier woman than you entered. If there's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Did I mention the prizes? But I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'd wager you're wondering just how in Thal's good name you can experience the wonders of the Golden Saucer firsthand. Am I right? Or am I right? Ha! I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from me to you, my lady. Oh, that's so nice of you. To show that ticket to the fine lady over at the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though, you may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the triple triad tables. Nay, not so much as an ons. Okay, so I can now go to the Gold Saucer with a special ticket. Winning. Go see you first before I go. You're very, purple. The Rise and Fall gentleman. I hear you've been busy as a bee, Seren. I don't know you. Seems half the whispers what come my way relate to your comings and goings. Oh, are you like some sort of like a local... No, fence is not the right word. A local... broker? Information broker? I guess. Fixer. That's the word I was looking for, not fence. What was going on over there? That was pretty. Oh, I don't know what's happening, but I like it. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumours, am I right? But before that, let me ask. Ever heard of a man named Hildebrand? Seems familiar. Yes. Oh, you don't mean to say you knew the bugger? I know he thought himself famous, but thinking it don't make it true. Why does that name sound familiar? Shame that he had to go and get himself killed. All that nonsense about stopping Dalamud himself. What in the seven hells was he thinking? At least it was mercifully quick. Still, judging from the depth of the crater, he must have fallen from an unfathomable height. Dear God. Gods only know what was going through his mind as he watched the ground rushing up to meet him. Amazing how well the body was preserved, though. Hells, it's amazing there was a body left to bury at all. Now we're getting really descriptive, and I'm not sure I like it. I had reason for bringing this up. Alright. So, Nashu, Hildebrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. At present, she's investigating the queer rumours I mentioned earlier. She's a sweet lass, a bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I hear she's at wit's end, I want to help her. The thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of the living. Zombies are most definitely not my forte. Wait, you saying she's a zombie or she's working with zombies? I can't tell which. So if you'd be willing, I'd be grateful if you lend her a hand. As for where to find her, she's like to visit Hildebrand's grave in the Lich Yard when she's frustrated. Try looking for her there first. My throat is absolutely fucked. I'm going to have to stop talking shortly. My throat is just you know what, I'm just going to call it here. My throat is just disturbingly painful from having talked all day. And I can't keep it up. My throat is just, it's had enough.